tribalism is something I've mentioned a couple of times, and it's a really important aim in the manipulator's campaign. The reason is that in order to recruit a group of people to your aims, maybe to discredit the management in your company, or to discredit the perceived leader of the group of friends who makes somebody jealous, to bring them down, to make people change their perception of them, to affect some sort of conclusion, tribalism is necessary. I mean, you've only got to watch Real Housewives of whatever it is for those viewers in the States to see how the division and divisiveness and tribalism is really important, to divide people into groups. Because what the manipulator does is then motivate the tribe to do their work for them. Now, the way tribes are maintained by the manipulator is to keep them in conflict. The tribe must feel they're being attacked at all times in order to keep the tribal bonding. Otherwise, they tend to break up into individuals and just re-merge into one big group. So whatever the key issue is of X doesn't like you, or the management are trying to manipulate you, or whatever's happening to you is not your own fault, it's the fault of the government, whatever. It's necessary to keep the tribe feeling like they're under threat at all times. In other words, to keep them motivated, to keep them emotional. Because once you've skewed the world model, what you need to do is keep triggering the emotions, keep telling them there's an even more dangerous imminent threat or more urgent imminent threat on the way, or that everything they fear is about to happen. Because that way the tribes stay non-objective, they stay emotionally fueled up, and they stay easy to recruit and to focus. And often you'll find that anger and misery love company, and so there's a sort of, the bonding effect can often be emphasized or accentuated by a group of angry people all getting angry together, the sort of group dynamic effect, or a group of disenfranchised or disgruntled people all feeling disgruntled together gives them a feeling of belonging and bonding. So once the polarization has happened and you've created tribalism, it's very necessary for the tribe to always feel that they're under attack, that the other side wants something they've got, or the other side is going to bring down their little plan, or the other side has a scheme that's going to do everything to destroy their core values, or that the other side, who has already done this to them, is going to do it again. And so to create conflict and to perpetuate fear is absolutely vitally important. For people who want to use manipulation to get the tribe, inverted commas, to do their bidding. And doing their bidding is to create a very tangible outcome, perhaps more than just disliking somebody, but perhaps getting them fired from their job, or perhaps getting a government out of office, or getting a management team torn apart, or a board member voted down, or the local plant supervisor kicked out, or whatever it is. It's the tribal part of it is execution of the bigger plan for an end goal, a practical end goal.